racing. And they jumped all right. You could see that Lord Tiamo was the last away. Proven Valor began quickly near the inside. Rancho Ruler's going fast. Omnicore's about a length and a half behind them. Miami Vice on the fence. Out wide is still on the track is Lord Tiamo and Bold Sculptor. Proven Valor with Rancho Ruler at the crossing at the 700, running all over the place, and Miami Vice had to go sideways to miss it. Omnicore's a length and a half away from Bold Sculptor and 3 to Lord Tiamo. Proven Valor on the course proper. Rancho Ruler takes it on 2 to Miami Vice. Omnicore being wound up about 3 or 4 lengths behind the leaders, and then Bold Sculptor. Rancho Ruler taking Proven Valor on. Miami Vice running in now on Omnicore. It's Rancho Ruler at the 300. He's about a half to Proven Valor, 4 to Miami Vice, and this unraced son of Ranch has taken the lead and dashed away, and he's got it won. Rancho Ruler's 3 in front of Proven Valor and then Omnicore, and Rancho won it at 81, and Rancho Ruler wins it at 86 by 4 lengths to Proven Valor. Omnicore, well, he didn't have a lot of luck for third. Then Miami Vice, Lord Tiamo, and a long gap to Bold Sculptor. I think we might have seen a real top liner. How's that first up to win the Maribyrnong Plate? I don't know if that's been done in modern time.
I can't recall it, Bruce, really, but gosh, what a big, strong fellow he is, and he puts them down in great style. He had Proven Valor beaten there about a furlong out. Michael Clark was getting anxious.
Horse in the first, Rancho Ruler 240 and 115, Proven Valor 65, Omnicore no third, Trifecta 845, Quinella 185, late scratching was number 8, Hidden Power. The second today, Seaswell's the hot favourite, $1.30, that's 13 to 8 with the books. 4.25 Archer Victory, 5.30 for Big Zapple, 4.15 for Cheers for Us, 9.30 Devon Duke, 7.35 Dead of Night, 11.75 Never Quit, 7.20 for I'm a Glow, 8.45 for number 11 Warned, and down to 13 Breesley at $11 even. So they're behind the barrier for the Carbine Club Stakes.
Lights on. They're racing. Caught them pretty well. I'm a Glow began well, so did Dead of Night, showing plenty of speed. Caspian Town, Cheers for Us and Forceful are going fast. Seaswell began okay. Breesley's up there with Devon Duke, an inviting offer racing round the outside early. It might head them all off. Cheers for Us led at the 1200, joined by Inviting Offer, and about a length and a half further back Caspian Town on the inside of Devon Duke, Forceful. Dead of Night is with them, and a length and a half I'm a Glow, Archer Victory a length further back, then Tritonic. It was followed then by Big Zapple and Never Quit on the outside of them. Seaswell just in front of them now, and Warned is well back in the field with Breesley, and Earl of Hope then towards the rear with Delac Road and Smoky Fox. Past the 900 they race now. Cheers for Us a half to Inviting Offer, 1 to Devon Duke wide, then on the inside Caspian Town. Archer Victory making a run 4 deep from Dead of Night, a length to I'm a Glow needing a run from Tritonic. Seaswell has pulled to the outside next, and they're followed by Forceful, Breesley back behind them, and then Big Zapple and Never Quit from Smoky Fox around the turn. Cheers for Us about a length to Devon Duke, the outside second from Inviting Offer. They're followed by Dead of Night, Caspian Town, and behind those horses Archer Victory. Seaswell's not going all that well at the moment, and then I'm a Glow. Cheers for Us in front at the 300 from Devon Duke. Seaswell under the whip in third placing as Cheers for Us has kicked away. Drew 2 in front. Seaswell knuckling down to it now under the whip. Warren coming with a very late run. It'll beat them all. Seaswell gets up to the lead with 100 to go, but Warren's grabbed them in a stride, and Warren has bolted in on the line from Seaswell. Third placing has gone to Cheers for Us, followed by Forceful. Then Big Zapple, Archer Victory back behind those horses. Then Delac Road, Breesley. Then Dead of Night. Behind them is Never Quit. Then Caspian Town, Devon Duke, I'm a Glow. Then I'm an Inviting Offer. Behind it, Tritonic, Smoky Fox and Earl of Hopetoun. Oh, do you think that came with a run? You could see it coming at the 200, and no sooner could you see it coming in about 11th placing than you knew it was going to get up and win. Number 11, Warned, ridden by D. Gauchi first. Well, the old Gauchi's been out of the winning list for a long time. He broke through last week and then got a treble at Werribee through the week. And he's off to a flying start with the first 2 here today. Number 1 is second, Seaswell, ridden by Greg Hall. Number 4, third, Cheers for Us, ridden by H. White, 11, 1 and 4. They ran 137.2, Warned to pay $8.70 the win and $2.20 a place. Seaswell 70 and Cheers for Us $1.25. The winner warned by Alert from Shorika, trained by D.L. Friedman here at Flemington, ridden by Darren Gauci. Put in one stinker here at Flemington 2 starts back. They tried it at 2,000 and it ran a shocker. Ran 12th of 16, but both before and after that its form had been terrific. Sea Swell was a peculiar run. Hall had him beautifully positioned when they turned for home about 5th, but then suddenly he couldn't make an inch. Hall pulled the whip on him, he still didn't make an inch, and then about 150 from home he answered to the challenge, and just as he was grabbing the lead and looked as though he might win, along came Warren. Cheers for Us tried to lead all the way. White nursed it, kicked it away shortly after turning for home, and has battled on well to run 3rd. Forceful, stablemate of Cheers for Us, has run a decent sort of a race 4th. I think it's only won a maiden up at Mornington. And Big Zapple made up some ground to run 5th in the event. Archer Victory was there, weakened out of it. Not a lot can be said for the others. I'm a Glow was given every chance. Breesley well out of the race. Numbers 11, 1, 4. Let's take this break, then we'll be back with openers for race 3.
11, 1 and 4 after the Carbine Club Stakes. The LKS MacKinnon Stakes, one of the most famous of all races in Australia. At Tallack at 190, colour page 370. Mr. Lamondi, 540 big odds. $37 for direct mail, $15.10 on Chanteur, Periscope 250, $16.40 for Roman Artist, Joel 540, $6 Born to be Queen, and $2.05 for Just Now. Now the horses to watch for the LKS MacKinnon are Mr. Lamondi and At Tallack. This is the call for 53.45 and the Quinella 11.55. Race 3, the LKS MacKinnon, should be a great guide to the Foster's Melbourne Cup. At Tallack, 185 in favourite, 340 colour page, 270 Mr. Lamondi, big odds direct mail and on Chanteur, Periscope 250, $20 Roman Artist, and $6.20 for Joel, $6.75 for Born to be Queen, and Just Now at $2.95. So the favourite is At Tallack at $1.85 for the LKS MacKinnon Stakes.
The field is set. They settle in the stalls. Lights on now. Stand. Racing. Direct Mail began well, but Roman Artist straight to the front. Colour page away nicely from At Tallack, Mr. Lamondi, Periscope, Born to be Queen, and then Joel. 2 lengths on Chanteur and Just Now last. Roman Artist quickly into stride at the 800, out 3 lengths. Direct Mail second, 2.5 to Periscope third. A length to At Tallack on the outside of Mr. Lamondi. Then 2 lengths further back at the head of the others. Joel caught wide from Colour page the centre and Born to be Queen. 2 to on Chanteur, and 3 lengths away last Just Now. Going to the 1500. And Roman Artist cutting out a merry pace, about 3 lengths Direct Mail. It moved off the track and nicely allowed Periscope to go up on the inside. Then about 2.5 lengths At Tallack, Mr. Lamondi, 1.5 Colour page. Then Born to be Queen, Joel hard ridden, 2 to on Chanteur, and 3 or 4 lengths to Just Now. Past the 1200, Roman Artist by 5 lengths to Periscope. Ahead Direct Mail, a length to At Tallack, who's got away from Mr. Lamondi 2 lengths back. Colour page going forward, 1.5 Born to be Queen from Joel, 2 to on Chanteur, and now Just Now starting to go forward. 900 to go, Roman Artist is 8 lengths in front. In second place, Periscope from Direct Mail, 1.5 At Tallack, who's travelled well. Mr. Lamondi struggling from Colour page, and there followed further back Joel, Born to be Queen, Just Now on Chanteur. 600 out, Roman Artist, about 5 lengths to At Tallack. Periscope's hanging badly, taking Direct Mail off the track. Coming home well, Colour page, and there followed then by Mr. Lamondi. In the straight, Roman Artist 2 in front, but At Tallack's moving up stylishly to him. They're 3 lengths in front of Colour page, Mr. Lamondi, and then Periscope is well beaten. It's Roman Artist responding well to the whip at the 300. A length to At Tallack, Colour page, and Mr. Lamondi getting up on the fence. At Tallack's got Roman Artist now, drew to the lead. Mr. Lamondi can't go on. At Tallack's in front, and the English horse is going to win the MacKinnon. He's won it well. Colour page finishing on nicely, but At Tallack's won it 1.25 lengths. Colour page ahead to Roman Artist third. Mr. Lamondi fourth, 5th Born to be Queen. Then Joel Just Now did nothing, a long gap to Periscope. He hung, might have hurt himself somewhere, I think. Then came Direct Mail, and last on Chanteur. Well, he's broken through at last At Tallack. He's done the job well. Number 1 is in the frame, At Tallack, ridden by Michael Clark. Number 1 at Talac M. Clark first. Photo for the minors. I think Colour Page has got second, inches in front of Roman Artist when the judge examines that print. At Talac by Roberto from Mine Nord, trained by Colin Hayes, ridden by Michael Clark. They're a formidable combination. This fellow ran 4th, remember, in an Epsom Derby, and his form has been most consistent. Second placing in the photo goes to number 2, Colour Page, N. Tiley. And the third, number 7, Roman Artist, ridden by M. Logue. Didn't he add interest to the race? Bolted away from them. Then they had him caught as they turned for home, but he refused to give in, and he's battled back well and has helped them run the time of 2 minutes, 1.2 seconds. 2:1.2 for the journey. And that's one of the fastest LKS MacKinnon stakes that we've had. In fact, the other one that I can find that is faster was another Colin Hayes horse, that mighty galloper Dulcify. Now, Dulcify won the race in 79. Remember, he broke his pelvis in the Melbourne Cup. Brent Thompson rode him, said he was going to bolt in. Well, Colin Hayes trained him, and he trains at Talac. At Talac paid $1.80 for the win and 75 cents for a place. Second, 2 Colour Page, $1.05. Third, 7 Roman Artist, $3.80. A great run by At Talac. A good run by Mr. Lamondi, who you know can stay the cup distance. Colour Page, well, you're not interested in him from a cup point of view. Just now, just plodded on, left a bit to be desired. Born to be Queen made up a little bit of ground to run 5th in it. Periscope, I'll have a good look at him as he comes back. He started to hang. He got up inside Direct Mail. I don't know how, but he got up inside him around near the 1400 metre mark. But then Periscope began to hang badly. Looks okay coming back to scale, but he's still very frisky, throwing his head about all over the place. So he's not enjoying something about it. Certainly his punters didn't either. Joel was under pressure a long way from home. 1, 2 and 7 in the MacKinnon. In a moment, openers for race 4.
In the meantime, recorded
685 and the trifecta 272.75. The dividends after the LKS MacKinnon. The 4th today is the Wakeful, and Diamond Shower is at 460, 370 for Shackle. Big wide betting race here. Larkado 370, big shortener 630 Evandale Star. Danita Gold at 785. Down to number 7 Blazing Fontaine 1110. Number 9 Round the World at 220. 11 Chez Paris at 570. 14 Laylam at 565. So the favourite is Round the World at $2.20. Now the extra double approximates, the first leg went to Warren. They're pretty big dividends. 66 for the Toppy, 56 for number 2 Shackle, 85, then 90, 92 and 42 for number 9, which is Round the World, and 87 for number 14 Laylam. So they're the extra double approximates from Flemington. And the horse
light about to go on. There it is, racing at the first attempt. And just after the jump away, Shackle, Marine's Rocket, the first couple out from Inchydoney, Blazing Fontaine dropping back, Chez Paris, Larkado going forward, and then Evandale Star, followed further back in the field then by Flaming Wonder as they settle into stride, and then La Lance. It's Chez Paris the leader with about 1700 to go, a length in front of Larkado. Shackle third on the inside from Evandale Star, and they're followed by Inchydoney. Next in the field, Marine's Rocket on the rail from Flaming Wonder wide, and then La Lance the centre. They're followed by Diamond Shower, Round the World, and then Blazing Fontaine tucked in on the rails. 2 to Danita Gold, Laylam the outside. 1.5 Romantic Storm Overcast, and then came a long way from them on the inside Sacred Affair, followed by High Beauty as the pace slackened, and a couple of them got checked towards the tail end. Well back in the field then is Lady of Renown, who blew the start and has tacked onto the field now. True Token is last with 1100 to go, and Chez Paris has put on the pace again to lead by 3 lengths to Evandale Star, up running second today. 3 lengths to Larkado and a half to Shackle the Fence. 1 away Inchydoney, Marine's Rocket. 2 lengths further back Flaming Wonder, La Lance. They're followed then by Round the World, and then Blazing Fontaine, Diamond Shower. Next is Laylam. 2 lengths to Danita Gold. Gold, Romantic Storm, and then Overcast, Sacred Affair, followed by High Beauty. Second last is Lady of Renown, and 3 or 4 lengths to True Token. Shapery at the 600, a half a dozen in front of Evandale Star, a half a length to Larkado the outside, and then Inchidoni taken wide as Round the World as they swing into the straight, and then Shackle on the rails, followed by Diamond Shower. Next, Laylam, Flaming Wonder, and Donita Gold, followed by Blazing Fontaine. 400 out, Shapery by 3 to Larkado and Evandale Star. Shackle the rails, Inchidoni running on now, followed then by Round the World and Blazing Fontaine. 200 out, still the leader Shapery, and neck in front of Larkado. Inchidoni closing, and then Diamond Shower getting through. Diamond Shower getting to Larkado. Inchidoni dying on a run. Diamond Shower's taken the lead with 50 metres to go, and Diamond Shower wins it. Diamond Shower a length. Inchidoni's run second. Third's a photo between Blazing Fontaine and Larkado from Evandale Star, and then Shackle, Shapery, Overcast, Round the World, Donita Gold, followed by High Beauty, La Lance, Flaming Wonder, Laylam. Then came Marine's Rocket, Lady of Renown, Sacred Affair, and Romantic Storm last to finish. True Token has pulled up 100 metres from home. Stand by for placings on the Wakeful Stakes. The winner, number 1, Diamond Shower, ridden by Jim Cassidy. Number 1, Diamond Shower, Jay Cassidy was first. Second placings gone to number 10, Inchidoni, ridden by M. Barlow. And it's a photo for third. Blazing Fontaine and Larkado are the 2 horses figuring in the photo for the minor end. It's 1:10 in a photo. Third's gone to Blazing Fontaine, and fourth in was Larkado. Fifth, Evandale Star. The time 2:2.6. 2:2.6. The winner, Diamond Shower, about 380 and 145. Second, Inchidoni, expect about 505 for the place. And Blazing Fontaine, expected return $1.75. Well, Diamond Shower, she didn't get a long way back in the field today, and the pace was a cracker early with Shapery trying to lead all the way. Diamond Shower probably settling down about 8th, I suppose, somewhere around about the middle of the field, but well within striking distance with the fast pace on. When they came to the home turn, Shapery was running a very cheeky race. Evandale Star and Larkado, the 2 jockeys there, looked very confident of having her covered when they swung for home. And then Diamond Shower got a split between horses. Inchidoni looked the winner with about 300 metres to go. She started to come home with a dazzling run, but she's just died on her effort over the last 100 metres, and Diamond Shower, full honours to her, because she's carried the 4.5 kilogram penalty under the special weights with penalties conditions of the event. And she's had the top weight of 57, conceding at least 3 kilos to the entire field, more to other horses, so you can take nothing away from this Grand Filly. And she's won the race in particularly fine fashion by Zephyr Zip from Jewel Flight, trained by Brian Mayfield Smith and ridden by Jim Cassidy. Diamond Shower the winner. Inchidoni was second, and third to Blazing Fontaine. Shackle always prominent but couldn't go on with the job. Evandale Star right up on the lead today, up running second, whereas she got a long way back at Caulfield, but she's weakened to run 5th in the event. Larkado had a perfect trail before her 4th. La Lance outclassed. Laylam covered a bit of ground. High Beauty got a long way back. Round the World, I thought, had every chance from what I could see of the running of the event. She really didn't fire. Donita Gold, obviously she needs a wet track, I would think. And of the others, well, probably all of them really a bit outclassed. True Token pulling up before the race finished. So it's 1:10 and 7 on the Wakeful, and certainly Diamond Shower must rate very highly after that for the Oaks, particularly getting back to level weights. The event to follow.
Quinella 113.45. Trifecta was a big one. 5,169.50, and the extra double today for Warned and Diamond Shower 11 and 1, 66.10. The Derby, the big one of the day. $1.70 drought.
Sweep to the back, and like a topic has taken to the lead now. Rosnat, however, going fast on the outside, moves up the takeover, and Rosnat went to the front, turning to the back straight over like a topic, with Sabari in third place on the outside of Island Joe. Latest Word in a beautiful spot, 3/4 of a length away on the outside, followed by Sir Walk Up and then Rocket Lad. Razoo next on the inside of Ponchielli, and the last couple Commercial Balance and Calm Duke. 1,200 metres out, the pace is nice and brisk, and Rosnat as the leader. Showed the way by a bit more than a length to Like a Topic. In third place Sabari on the outside of Island Joe. Latest Word getting a beautiful run midfield, followed by Rocket Lad, Sir Walk Up, Ponchielli, and then Razoo and Calm Duke, and a neck away last on the fence Commercial Balance in the run to the top turn. 900 metres out, and Rosnat led in second place. Like a Topic going well. In fact, she pricked the ears at the 800 mark, Like a Topic. Sabari's in third place, and then Island Joe. Latest Word, the field starting to jam up suddenly. Rocket Lad and Ponchielli at the head of the others, followed further back by Sir Walk Up, and then Calm Duke and Razoo, and last Commercial Balance, but it is standing room only as they come to the turn, and the big chestnut mare Like a Topic swept to the lead now. Rosnat called it a day. Like a Topic led into the straight. Island Joe under the whip in second place, and then Sabari, and Latest Word on the outside being wound up. He has a tendency to race with his head to the side, but he's going out after the leader. Latest Word is coming at Like a Topic at the 200 mark, and they're clear of Island Joe, and Sir Walk Up on the extreme outside with a late run. Latest Word trying to get to Like a Topic. Sir Walk Up can't reach them. Latest Word headed Like a Topic. Sir Walk Up lunging on the outside, but Latest Word got there. Latest Word has won from either Sir Walk Up or Like a Topic in a punishing finish, and then Rocket Lad, Island Joe, Commercial Balance, Razoo, Sabari. Ponchielli well back with Calm Duke, and the early leader Rosnat dropped out to finish last. Photo will be called for, but the baby of the field, or the joint baby of the field, Latest Word, has made it 3 wins on the trot by the highly successful sire Brigand. Latest Word out of a mare called Nice Score, trained by Jack Denham, and is raced by G and Miss L. Pierce, G. Harrison, N. Assad, A. Sankey, and J. Allen. So a heap of happy owners there. And Latest Word ridden by the in-form apprentice Matthew Carl. 3 on the trot to Latest Word. You'll find he's won. Pretty hard to line up second and third because you've got Latest Word sandwiched in between the other two, and you simply can't see their noses. Now, Like a Topic is the big mare on the inside with the blinkers. Latest Word on the outside claims her. Sir Walk Up, doing his best work in the last 50 metres, was overhauling the other two, but the post is too close, and Latest Word flops in to win. Second, probably Sir Walk Up on the outside, but it is very hard to line them up. Sir Walk Up and the one on the fence, Like a Topic. The next of our television races today will be the 5th at 10 minutes after 3. I wonder what Ken's got to say.
Well, there's only 8 runners in the first leg of the Daily Double today, and since I got up this morning, I've had big tips for Sir Tippler, Panama Jack, Fitzhugh, and even for the top weight Sprightly Native. But I don't know what's happened to Kahana Bay. After all, last Saturday here at the same track, Kahana Bay fairly and squarely beat Sir Tippler, Panama Jack and Fitzhugh. As a matter of fact, I think he beat the least of them by about 3 lengths. Admittedly, he's not quite as well weighted today, but I think winning form is good form. And for me, I can't see Kahana Bay getting beaten. Kevin Moses, a top-class rider, takes them out again. And if you're taking Daily Doubles, you take number 2 in the first leg, Kahana Bay.
Ken Callender with his thoughts on race 5 today, one of Sydney's most popular bookmakers. Kenny doing extremely well at the moment. His Latest Word trotting back with the ears pricked. You wouldn't know he'd been around. He's a very fit horse and a very promising one too. Okay, an important break on Wide World of Sports.
75, 145, Inchidoni 505, Blazing Fontaine 175, Quinella 113.45, Trifecta 5,169.50, and the extra double 66.10 for 11 and 1. That was the Wakeful. This is the Victoria Derby. Trout's a hot favourite, 5-2 on the tote. That's 175. Tristram 275. Dundas Lane 290. 435 Dandy Andy. 705 for number 9, which is Prince Witten. That's the way it should be said. Raveneur at 890, and the number 13 at $15.30 Latin Rule. So they're the odds on the Victoria Derby. Magnificent sight as we welcome once again TV New Zealand for the Victoria Derby. Weather in Melbourne, cloudy with a few showers. Well, we've had about 3 showers here at Flemington, and incredibly, it's happened just as a race is about to start. The first, the plate, the second, the Carbine Club, and now the Derby. expected top 17, so they're spot on with their forecast. 17 cloudy with a few showers, and Des Spain with me, the trackman from Flemington, as the runners are about to come to the barrier for what's the most important race of their lives so far.
That's right. It's a very, I think it's an even field. I know that the punters have, you know, gone for drought, but I feel as though it's a pretty even race, and it's going to be a good test of staying ability of these young horses. You really can't go past Dundas Lane. He's run so well here at Flemington. Over the 2,000 metres, you've got to go another 500, but it's a very exciting race. Dandy Andy, as we've already said, ran well, and there's Imprimatur going in. Next one to come along, oh, there it is. They're the previous winners. Some nice horse names there. Farlap, Tulloch, Tobin, Bronze, Taj Rossi, Dulcify, Red Anchor, Handy Proverb.
Wonderful names.
Any one of those would be very nice to have owned.
Magnificent horses.
What a thrill. Now, what's going into 1986 will be known in a few more minutes.
Yes, a huge race, this, the Derby. There's Drought. He's a lovely type by Crested Wave. He cost 80,000 as a yearling. We saw him at the beach yesterday, and he looked bright. Here's Aberidi, the longest price winner ever of a major race. 250 to 1 when he won the Caulfield Guineas. There's Big Dundas Lane coming up. Auto Air from New Zealand. He won his first 6, and he's been consistent since then without winning. Here's Century Prince the Maiden. Raveneur comes up in William DuPont III's colours, the American owner.
Need a mark in the straight. Latin Rule faces up, goes in, they're ready. Field settles well in the stalls. The lights on. This is it, they're racing. And on the inside, Imprimatur bounced out in front of Auto Air, who got away well with Tristram. Century Prince wider out. Priceless Prince ridden for dear life early, then Dandy Andy. Wider out on the track, Dundas Lane, also Raveneux, Latin Rule and Prince Witan. Oh, there's a line of 7 of them going out of the straight, all wanting to lead. And it's Imprimatur in front with Century Prince, Raveneux wider. Tristram's dropped in 4th with Priceless Prince now. Prince Witan right off the track. Dandy Andy got a nasty check. Government House and Dundas Lane going towards the leaders. Then Latin Rule, and they're followed by Auto Air, Tough Guy, followed further back by Aberidi. Dandy Andy's dropped well back in the field from Sound Horizon. Drought's about 3rd last. With it, Lonely Nights, and on the outside, Productivity, and War Hymns about 6 lengths away. At the 1800, Imprimatur in front and pulling a half-length Century Prince. Tristram with the run of the race inside Priceless Prince, and then Raveneur, who's getting off the track. Government House getting up on the rails with Dundas Lane, a length and a half, Tough Guy. Then followed Auto Air, and then came at the head of the others Prince Witan. Next is Aberidi outside at Latin Rule, a couple of lengths further back Sound Horizon, Drought. Dandy Andy's got right off the course next, 2 to Lonely Nights, Productivity, and tailed off War Hymn. 1400 to go. Imprimatur a half-length Century Prince, and Tristram tucked in on the rails 3rd. Half a length Priceless Prince, 1 to Government House, Raveneur right off the track in the centre Dundas Lane. 1 further back then came Tough Guy going forward from Prince Witan. Auto Air was next from Aberidi, Latin Rule, and then Dandy Andy, followed by Drought. Sound Horizon getting right out of it from Productivity, and now War Hymn making up a little ground with Last Lonely Nights. They've got 900 to go. Imprimatur and Century Prince together. 2 to Priceless Prince going up 3rd. Tristram still in the box seat. 1 to Raveneux, a length further back. Government House struggling a little now. Dundas Lane is also struggling. Prince Witan to the outside from Latin Rule, Dandy Andy. Drought pulled out about 6 wide as they come to the corner from Productivity and Sound Horizon. Into the straight, Imprimatur, a length to Century Prince. Tristram getting out, going up to tackle it now. Priceless Prince is under the whip. Raveneux on the outside. Government House coming again. Dundas Lane going for a split, and there followed further back Prince Witan. And with about 300 to go, it's Imprimatur under the whip, the leader. Drought getting clear with Raveneux is coming out after the leader from Tristram, but Imprimatur refusing to give in at the 200. A length and a half to Raveneux and Drought. Raveneux